what's going on, y'all? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And you're about to watch a little OTB LSU.
We're going to give you all the latest, greatest between LSU football, baseball, women's basketball, softball, and everything in between.
Bottom line, if you want to talk Tigers, keep it locked, subscribe, like it, and we hope you enjoy the Pirtle. That's right, the pizza Pirtle. I forgot. So LSU, Jake, losing Savion Jones, losing Braden Swinson, now losing to Sean Womack. Going in the portal, try to find some replacements. And it looks like a couple of Big Ten names could be coming down the pipeline. As
I just got why you made the fart sound.
LSU has said,
well done.
He sure did get hit in the head. LSU said to host Purdue transfer defensive end Will Helt on a visit. Bit of a breakout sophomore year. And like everybody else in Purdue, he's leaving. Like anybody who is any good at Purdue, they were awful. Ryan Walters out. He's leaving. And 10 tiffles, 5 sacks. Me like it, Jakey. And LSU's set to host him.
Yeah, so Purdue's going to have just a ton of players. You can be like, well, Purdue's a very bad team. Would they have any good players? Of course they have good players. I mean, they're in the Big Ten.
Yeah, bro, give me Finneman, too.
Yeah, he's maybe even more of a need than anybody. But, yeah, there's going to be players from Purdue that are going to go to different places and be very impactful. I mean, one of the best edge rushers in the SEC at A&M came from Purdue from a year ago. So, like, you're going to have a ton of those players that are going to be available because everybody is leaving, and this is a good start. Hey, I'll take an edge rusher and a safety from Purdue.
Big Ten honorable mention, Helt was. He has a visit scheduled to LSU and then A&M. So, I'm sure Scorton will try to convince him to go down there. But remember, Scorton was originally from right by College Station. Yeah. So that was a bit of a returning home. I don't know where Will Helt is originally from. Carmel, Indiana. So either way, he'd be going far away. So we'll see. Here's hoping LSU can land him. And then LSU apparently also, Jake, in the top 3 schools for Jamari Butler, who is coming over from Nebraska. He has 1 year of eligibility left. He spent 5 years in Nebraska, 10 starts this year, 7 tiffles, 2 sacks, pretty good. Nothing too crazy, 6'5", 260. But he has narrowed it down to Texas A&M, LSU, and Florida State. So A&M and LSU already competing over a couple of edge guys in the Pirtle.
Yeah, you got to go get more than one, too. I mean, you can't just assume a player is going to work out for you. Oh, yeah. I mean, you have to go out there and get multiple players at multiple positions. There's some positions where you've got some good depth built up. There's some that maybe you can add one player because you feel good about where the first 3 are. Edge and safety aren't those positions. You got to go get multiple players because maybe they don't work out. I think we now have enough of a case study to know that it doesn't matter if you were a 5-star top 50 player out of high school and you're in the portal, right? That doesn't mean you're going to work out in your new place, right?
Yeah.
You have to go get production. You have to go get multiple guys that you think can fit your system and whatever you're trying to get done here. And so I would like multiple edges, multiple safeties, probably multiple receivers, multiple tight ends. There's a couple of position groups here that LSU's got to have multiple bodies.
Well, old boy that BK was grinding on's back in the Pirtle, right?
Yeah, Danny Lewis from Alabama.
Okay.
Also,
do you go after D-Lou?
He's got 1 career catch.
But hasn't it only been 1 year?
No.
Oh, it's been 2 years since
been
BK was grinding?
3 years.
It's been 3 years since he got grinded on?
How about this?
Wow, time is going.
That was before BK coached a game at
Time
LSU.
is going way too fast.
You whiffed on Danny Lewis. So who did you sign?
Mason Taylor.
3-star out of Florida.
Oh, that's
Mason
funny.
Taylor.
That's funny. Well, yeah, I'd say that worked out.
That worked well.
Pretty well. Wow, that's been that long. So do you have a tight end candidate that is tickling your fancy?
Not just like trending to LSU or anything like that. Like we don't know any of the information, but Tay and I were talking during one of the breaks yesterday. I mean, this portal class is going to have a ton of really good tight ends, productive tight ends, and it actually already does. And so you have to add multiple tight ends, but also multiple types of tight ends. I think you need a Y and you need an F.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what you're going to do with Trey'Dez Green. Like, I don't know where he ends up as far as last year he kind of got moved to receiver. as we all know, but can he help you in the tight end game? Fight that yawn. Fight that yawn. Fight it. Tell that yawn who's boss to you, Bob.
I just did. I swallowed it.
You did. That was actually well done. So there's multiple players in the portal at that position. Tay, you were mentioning a couple yesterday. There's some that LSU's played against just last year, including your cousin.
Yeah, Bauer Sharp from Oklahoma State. He's in the portal. He's their best player. Yeah, Oklahoma.
Not a quarterback as we saw.
He's in the portal.
Yeah, not a quarterback as we saw in the game against LSU. But
Saturday or Sunday he entered the portal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Luke Haas from Arkansas.
Luke Haas, remember a couple years ago, crushed LSU.
Hell yeah, dude.
Also, LSU has offered a tight end. This actually happened middle of last week.
In the portal, you're saying? Or
yes,
okay.
Zach Adkins. Now, he's from Northwest Missouri State, so he's playing up a level of competition, but he had a solid career there. And if you go look at Zach Atkins' Twitter, he has a scholarship offer from basically every team in the SEC. So
he's definitely an F, though. He's he's tall. He's like 205. He's not a big guy.
That is one thing about the portal. I think LSU's got a lot of money to spend in the portal, and they can. You don't have, like Jake said again, you don't have, it's going to be interesting to watch people develop different strategies. Do you go all in on the big guys, or do you do a little diversification of risk, right? And make one guy into like two good guys, right? Or three, like, and spread out. So I'll be interested to see how they attack it.
I just don't think you put all your eggs in one basket necessarily.
Unless it's like, but then like, what about a thin man?
And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless it's like a proven guy who's an all-conference player. Again, I don't take chances on guys that were 5 stars out of high school. They're 3 years into their college career and they've got 1 catch.
Yeah,
or they've got 7
I'd rather
tackles.
go with the productive lower tier
I have
guy.
seen that play out, not just at LSU, but across the country.
Yeah.
That
Denver Harris.
Yeah, like the guy got it wrong that was evaluating you out of high school. And that's okay. It happens. Nobody has a 100% hit rate.
Yeah.
But I am not chasing stars right now. That's not what I'm doing if I'm LSU. I'm chasing production. I'm chasing something that I've seen on film. The eye in the sky told me a story of this player being able to help me, not what somebody said about a player 3 years ago that we're still trying to develop. That player, the development did not happen. That player is who that player is. Go get production. Go get people that you can plug and play, because that's what you need with this team. And so I hope that's how they attack the portal, right? You got a couple of transfers in from Ohio State over the last couple of years. DBs, they're both gone now.
Yeah.
The same situation.
Yeah,
Top
J.K.
50
Johnson
players,
hit the portal.
5-star players. They didn't work out at Ohio State. They didn't work out here. I think we all know why, right? They're just not the players that we thought they were going to be.
Yeah.
That Ohio State thought they were going to be. That's not what you need. Like the first year, think about the first year in BK and the staff, the players they hit on. It was all conference type players that weren't these, highly coveted Harold, like Bedard Converse.
Yeah.
All conference player. And when you got him out of the portal, it was like, oh, okay, cool. But when Denver Harris comes out of the portal, everybody, oh my God, no.
Yeah.
Give me Mekhi Gardner. Give me those players, Greg Brooks, the players that we have seen play in college football that have proven they can help you win football games. That's what you hit on your first year here. You got to the SEC championship game. That's what I hope they hit on this year, production over what we expected them to be out of high school.
Well, we were talking during the break that Cole Wisniewski from North Dakota State is in the portal. He's in the portal as a safety. He didn't play this year, and I figured out why. T-Bob, he had foot surgery in August, so he did not play this entire year. He's in the portal. Last time he played, 2023. He was the Conference Player of the Year at North Dakota State. 92 tackles, 8 interceptions at the safety position. He's also started 10 games at linebacker for North Dakota State. He's 6'4", 218. Don't even look at him as a linebacker. That guy can play somewhere for you. And he's a North Dakota State transfer.
So we'll see. We'll see what LSU ends up doing. We'll continue to keep an eye on it. Wow, Jake, what incredible takes.
Those guys, they're just the best.
I think so. And if you think so, again, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications when we post every single day here on OTB LSU.